Hey you! Did you know that when you comment with what you want to see, it helps me know which types of seeds to show in my videos. So go ahead and comment with what types of seeds you want to see next. In this video, we are seeing some amazing Minecraft seeds for Minecraft 1.18. We're going to see some seeds with incredible terrain, some really awesome structures, and more. This video is recorded in Java Edition. Remember, terrain will be the same in Bedrock Edition, but structures will not be. Let's roll that intro. Let's get started with a seed with a spawn inside of a plains biome. It's right next to an ocean. With a bit of terraforming, like to this hilly area, this is a nice and clear place to build right at spawn. You've probably noticed that you spawn into the world right next to a village too. It's a decent size for a village, and some of the buildings generate at different elevations and in some water too. One of the buildings is this blacksmith building. It has some loot inside of it. Looking north out into the ocean, you can see a mushroom island. I can show you on the map that it's a pretty big island too. Having this so close to spawn is just awesome. Underneath the mushroom island, you can find some lush caves. I especially like this cave here. Having it generate at deep slate level makes it look really cool. One other place to travel to in this seed is here. You have a ruined portal and pillager outpost right next to each other. The outpost generates over this little cave thing. Of course, both of the structures give you some loot too. And finally, I want to travel out to this mansion here. It's a bit over 1600 blocks away from spawn to the front door, of which I will give you the coordinates. I love how it stretches up a bit high and you can see a bunch of the cobblestone foundation. But yeah, I really just wanted to share this seed because of a great spawn building location, which is right near a mushroom island. Next up, we have a mansion island seed. Well, actually, the mansion generates connecting two islands together. The islands are made up of the dark forest, stony shores, beach, and birch forest. The entrance to the mansion is actually at a lower elevation than the island, so it causes this to happen. That's always kind of cool to see. For some size perspective on the mansion, the top floor has a total of 5 rooms. That includes this hidden spider spawner room and 2 of these arena rooms which have some loot on the top section. Over on the mainland, I wanted to show this location. There's some really awesome jungle mountains here and some cliffs too. But there's also this temple which generates right on the edge of a mesa biome. That's for sure a really unique place for this to generate. Of course, there are 2 chests with loot inside of the temple. And then there's also this desert temple and village. It generates right near an eroded badlands biome. Overall, the village isn't too crazy, but it's still a village. And of course, inside of the temple, we get 4 chests with loot. So that's a pretty awesome mansion island seed. Alright, in this seed, we have some incredible looking terrain right at spawn. First off, you notice that it's a wooded badlands biome, and there's these stony peaks to the southwest. Just to the south, there are these massive cliffs. These lead down to a little section of water that actually has a warm ocean with coral reef within it. The cliffs just look awesome. I love seeing all the colors of the mesa going down the cliff. I also like how this one tree generates on the side of the cliff. Towards the north, you can find some more mountains. I like when mountains have forests going up the side of them like this here. One other place I want to show you is this village. It's a savanna village, and right across the village from it is the mesa biome. I like these water source blocks generating here, and some of them flowing down to the river. But the reason I wanted to come here is this cave opening. It leads to a dripstone cave, and this cave is absolutely massive. Exactly what you expect to see when you think of a dripstone cave. This seed has some really cool things in it, including those mesa cliffs at spawn. This is a triple village seed. A look at the map shows 3 villages right near spawn. From above, I can show you all 3 villages. The first village stretches up the side of a mountain a bit. Some of the village generates inside of a river. I just like seeing the village generate at different elevations like this one. This is a good look at the second village. One of the buildings generates down here in this little ravine cave-like thing. And this part of the village generates down in this cave. Some of the village generates in water here too. If you go down the ravine cave thing, you will get to a mine shaft. So that makes this area extra special, and this adds a fun place to explore. And finally, that brings you to the third and final village among the 3 spawn villages. This is another village with buildings at various elevations and buildings in water too. This seed also has a couple of villager outposts not too far from spawn. You can see the coordinates to both on screen. And of course, both have some loot at the top of the outpost towers. One of the outposts is also next to a ruined portal, the other is on top of a mountain. Speaking of which, the terrain around spawn is pretty awesome. There are a lot of elevation changes and some mountains too. That includes this awesome mountain ring here. The jagged peaks and grove completely surround a birch forest and meadow, a pretty cool location. This seed is awesome, and I just focused on spawn. I didn't get to places like this jungle temple, or this village, or this dripstone and lush cave. I definitely recommend checking out this seed and exploring it. And to finish off this video, we have a seed with a focus on a mountain ring. We spawn right on the edge of the mountain. You've got a pretty nice looking lake ahead of you, and there's a cave opening right behind you that leads to this massive cave. Then of course we have that beautiful mountain ring. In the middle of it is a forest and a meadow. And you can also find a village. You can see some of the buildings going up the side of the mountain a little bit. I love how this farm and animal pen generates down here. And really, this entire mountain area just looks incredible. There is also this cave opening within the mountains here. This one has a dripstone cave. There's multiple layers to this cave, including this massive crater. It's a really cool area, I think. Then we have this spot on the outside of the mountains. I mean, how amazing does this place look? Just a massive dripstone crater on the side of the mountain. I love it. Less than 700 blocks away from spawn in the seed is a woodland mansion. The terrain around much of the mansion is up to the 2nd floor. I especially like how unique the entrance looks with it elevated up pretty high. And if you go down into this cave, it leads to a split lush and dripstone cave. But yeah, ending this one off with some incredible terrain seemed like a pretty good idea to me. Well, there you have 5 seeds that are working for Minecraft 1.18. Again, this video was recorded in Java Edition version 1.18.2. Definitely check out my blog for all of the coordinates locations shown in this video. For more Minecraft videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all of my future videos. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here. See ya.